In number 9, we're provided with the function g of x. It's 1 divided by x minus 2 times the quantity x plus 3. We want to describe the behavior as g, or as we want to think of them as the x values or the input values increase towards 2. Well, here's what I know. I know that I can identify the vertical asymptotes of this function by taking each one of these factors or quantities x minus 2 and x plus 3, setting it equal to 0 and solving. So I'm going to go to 2, 1, 2, and draw my vertical asymptote, and at negative 3. And now let's go back to this question. It says, which of the following describes the behavior of the function as the input values increase towards 2? Now, we know that as we get closer and closer to 2, it's going to get closer and closer to this vertical asymptote, right? Is it going to be going up? Is it going to be going down? Let's see what it says. The values of the function will increase, the values will decrease, or they'll get closer to 0, approach an infinite value. Okay, well, let's just take a little look here. Let's try. Let's start by plugging in 0. If I plug in 0, 0 minus 2 is negative 2, and 0 plus 3 is 3. Negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. I'd get negative 1/6. Okay, so if this is 1, negative 1/6 is like right here. Let's try 1. If I plug in 1, if I plug in 1, 1 minus 2 is going to be negative 1, and 1 plus 3 is 4. I'm at negative 1/4 because negative 1 times 4 is negative 1/4. So now when I go to 1, I'm at negative 1/4, negative 1/4, okay? Now, really quick, what I need to know is this going down or is this going up? So if you are not aware or not comfortable with fraction, I know that this right here, this number right here is smaller than this number in terms of, I said that wrong. I know that this number is closer to 0 versus 1/4. So if I do negative 1/6, this number is closer to 0 than negative 1/4, which is negative 0.25. So I can see that it's in the trend of going downwards. And with asymptotes, as the function gets closer and closer to that vertical asymptote, again, it's never going to intersect it here, but it's going to get closer and closer. So I'm going to look up above and say which one says the function decreases without bound. So it continues to go down without limit as we get closer and closer to this. So the correct answer should be option B for number 9.